I'm Rooma Bussi and I'm the Country Manager for Scottish Development International. I work out of our India office. I'm based in New Delhi. So India is a very fast growing economy. It's the second largest economy after China, and our growth rate, our GDP growth came down from 8% to about 4.4% last year, and that's because of many global factors. That's economic meltdown, but we were still growing at a 4.4%, and that's a very healthy rate of interest. Looking at the fact that economies around the world were shrinking and markets were shrinking, I think also in terms of some of the sectors where we think there's growth in India, if you look at sectors such as food and drink, if you look at sectors such as life sciences and energy and education, I think these sectors are present a potential opportunity for companies from Highlands and Islands, because I see there's a natural fit with some of the great stuff that companies are doing here, the innovative stuff that companies are doing here in this part of Scotland, and what the demand is in India. Scotland is very well known in India, very well understood, and this goes back to the British rule, which lasted 200 years, and a lot of people that fought in the British Army were Scottish people, and they've made some long-lasting impression on Indians. So Indians understand Scotland, they know where it is, and I think one of our biggest ambassadors has been the Scotch whisky and the tourism industry and the golf. So our companies from Highlands and Islands that are actually looking to do business in India, actually what that does is actually provide you a ready-made platform to come into India. To a Highlands and Islands company, support starts here, right at home. I think there's a great support available from High for getting companies to understand international markets. And once you are ready to come to market, then you've got agencies such as SDI, which are there, and we've got a team of market experts and market specialists who understand the market, who understand the nuances, who can help you with refining your strategy. So, what particular subsector within life sciences, for example, could I be looking at? What is the best way that I could enter the market? Can you put me in touch with some trusted partners, distributors, whatever it is that you're looking for? We are your partners on the ground once you're in the market to help you with those kind of questions. The new government's recently announced that there will be tax incentives for companies that have research and development operations. Also, different states in India will provide you different tax incentives. So, depending on which state you go, it's a bit like our RSA grant that we have in Scotland. There will be incentives provided by different governments, different state governments in India, depending on your product and depending on where you're locating. So, there is a lot of incentive for foreign companies. I think the really key points to doing business with India and to being ready to do business with India is, one, really to research your market really well. Is my product or my service, does it have a need? Is there a need? Is there a fit with India? I think that's really the first step for you to determine. And I think the second thing is, to be able to come with an open mind and understand the business culture. I think Indians like to trust and build relationships before they actually do business with you. So once you're in there and you're with the right partner, with a trusted partner, and they trust you, then there is huge returns at the end.